Chris White from Edwards Air Force Base with the 31st Test and Evaluation Squadron, and we brought 6 F-35s from Edwards to test the deployment capability of the F-35. We got here in the first week of February. We'll be leaving here on the 2nd of March with teardown here on the 4th. So plan for 12 fly days with approximately 54 sorties. So we actually did site visits through several bases. The main reason that we chose Mountain Home when we finally did our site visit here was for the large airspace, the number of air threats and surface threats that the range squadron here can provide for us. So it gave us a great opportunity to integrate with 2 fighters, the Strike Eagle and the A-10, and as well as provide some really great robust scenarios for us to bring out the F-35's capabilities. So I was a former Strike Eagle pilot. Wasn't stationed out here at Mountain Home, but I was stationed out at Seymour and Lake Unique beforehand. So with the Strike Eagle, it's a very heavily armed, very fight your way in, fight your way out kind of aircraft. Whereas with the F-35, it's very reliant on stealth capability. So the stealth works very, very well. So basically sneaking up on a target before he knows you're there, remove that threat, which then, oh by the way, creates the hole for the other aircraft to punch through, and then look to basically quarterback our previous aircraft from there. So as far as getting to our tactical speeds, it's actually very similar in terms of giving energy to our weapons. As far as the red line, like max speed, it's actually a little bit less than the Strike Eagles. It's actually very similar to previous airplanes, so about that 130, 150 miles per hour. So the main goal of this test is to wring out any issues related to our logistics, our facilities, requirements, our ability to plan, execute, and debrief sorties from a deployed location. So what I've been telling my team here is it's better for us to put in the long hours now, bring out these issues and sort things out here. Much better us here on a test mission than our friends over at Hill on their first combat mission. So overall, the aircrafts have actually been doing relatively well in our test missions here. So we've had some great integration opportunities. We've had a lot of good weapons drops as well. So it's really been a big mentality shift for us. So as opposed to when we bring everybody in from an F-15 or an F-16 or an A-10, you know, and sure enough, you try to fly it like your old airplane and it doesn't turn out very well. But when you start blending all 3 of those communities together and actually start thinking of new ways to enable a package of jets to get it through a heavily contested target area, it's actually starting to turn out pretty well. Absolutely, you know, the A-10 is a phenomenal aircraft, and the F-35 is also a great aircraft that brings different capabilities to the fight. So we as operational testers are looking to basically test the F-35 out as thoroughly as possible, make it as lethal as possible across as many different mission sets as we possibly can. There's been a lot of lessons learned that we've had here on this deployment test, which you know, from a project manager perspective, as I orchestrate this test, I've actually been ecstatic about. Like, I would have been really worried if it went perfectly smooth. So that I'm actually really happy with how things have been gotten. Lots of lessons learned, a lot of issues that we have worked through quickly, and everything that has popped up. You know, we're immediately on the phone with Lockheed Martin and the Joint Program Office out in Crystal City, getting those issues worked out, updating our tech data so that we don't have to repeat any lessons learned on future deployments. I want to say thanks to the 366 Fighter Wing out here, and some outstanding support. They've been out here working the long hours right with us, the Communications Squadron, the Civil Engineering Squadron specifically. We've absolutely been thrilled to fly with the 389th and the 190th Fighter Squadron, so I just want to say thanks to everybody at Mountain Home and Boise for that.